All hail Rabid! All hail Rabid! Alephium's gonna blow up!
What's going on, everyone? How's everyone doing today? Welcome. All my buttons are crazy. It automatically turns on. I do weird things. Everything's out of whack. I'm not prepared for my live stream, and I'm not done doing a bunch of numbers and stuff. But let's do a quick roll call and see what's happening. We'll finish the rest of this stuff off live. What do we got? First up, we do have Michael Cartwright. What is going on? Scafer, I see you over there on the Twitchster. What's going down? What's happening? Mike Cartwright, what's happening? Ogre MGTOW. Johannes in the house. What is happening? Frank B. Zagatti. Budweiser. Nice. The pirate here. Will Lap. Grey Wolf. Mo Smith. Just looking around. What's going on, guys? Nerd things and more. Mindsome 10 is in the house. What's going on, Mindsome? What do we got? Vinny Delegro. Nerd things and more. Techman TY. What's happening? Tommy Coin. Travelers Travels. Greg B. Let's see here. DJ Mines, Mr. 22 is in the house. Everyone slam a 22 for Mr. DJ over there. Greg P, what's happening? Jockwick Miner, Tech Bandit. Clickbait me more in the house. Darren, what do we got there? Ontario Miner, what's happening? Ontario, oh, just jumped on me. Sadie sometimes, what's happening? Black Hat Team, Jason L. 306 Miner, what is happening? Jack V, hi from India. I'm just to begin crypto mining. I want to start with AL box. All of a sudden price crash, ETC, then sudden AL box 2, then Ice River AL 0 now. So yeah, that's one thing I kind of wanted to look at. I want to go through some prices here. And as we know, Gold Shell recently dropped lower prices for their AL box 2 and AL box ever since Ice River and Bitmain obviously announced their miners, so Gold Shell seems to be the worst miner of them all, but I'm not done getting the numbers for the AL box. So what is, anyone got some quick, let's just Google it here. Let's go to Gold Shell. What's the AL box initial hash rate and power consumption? So I need those numbers right now just to do this kind of comparison here. So where's their AL box 1? Engage that. If you guys are looking for this, you know, there are them links down in the description, but I'm urging you, when it comes to these miners, Gold Shell is probably not the one you want, but we'll figure it out for sure once I get these numbers in here. So let's just see. So the power is 180 watts, 300. Oh yeah, so it was double of the AL2. I totally forgot. The AL2 is double, so I could just divided them by 2. So we got 360 and 180. So I just want to come into here, 360 gigahash and 180 watts, and now I just got to figure this out. So give me a quick second here. You guys can't really see that. Where's a good one so you guys can see where I'm at? What the heck? Not that one. Not that one. I guess that one works right there. So let's just see, 1399 divided by a hash rate of 360. That's 3. Oh yeah. Okay, I think I'm starting to see a trend here. Thank you, Gold Shell. 3.88. And now let's just go. This is probably going to be exactly the same because it's just literally half the hash rate, half the power, but I'm going to do it anyway. 360 divided by 180 watts. Yes, and we have 2. And I can see right off the get-go that these ones are going to be red as well. All right, there we go. So let's take a look at this. So let's start with Gold Shell with their price drop. So the AL box 1 is now $1,399. I see a whole bunch of people saying, yeah, I'm buying Gold Shell. I don't know if they got money from Gold Shell. I didn't get no money. I don't know if they're going to be sending me a miner or not, but you saw in my previous video, Gold Shell is now the worst miner for the value that you get and the power consumption that it uses. So we can see for the first AL box right now, $1,399, pretty much $1,400 for 360 gigahash at 180 watts. This has a comment here, not a period. You are paying $3.88 per gigahash of hash rate. Per gigahash. And it is in red because it is the most expensive per gigahash to buy this miner, which means longest ROI also. And then on top of that, it has a gigahash per watt ratio. So for every gigahash, every 2 gigahash, you're using a watt of power. So gigahash per watt here is how much gigahashes you're getting per watt of power, and that's down to only 2. And now we have the AL box 2 with the price drop, and it's pretty much exactly the same. It's like all they did was cut the price in half as well. we're sitting at $3.83 per gigahash to pay for this miner. And again, it's still sitting at only 2 gigahash per watt. Now let's look at Ice River's AL0. And here we have $799 for 400 gigahash at 100 watts. You're only paying $1.99 per gigahash. $1.99 per gigahash. You see what we're seeing here? So if you were to pay the same amount here based on that, let's just go 1.99 times what Gold Shell's price is, $13.99, you'd get 2,784 gigahash, buying that amount here for the same price as this. You can see that Gold Shell is a horrible deal. On top of it, it is double the efficiency of Gold Shell's miner. There's nothing here that's making anyone think it's a good idea to buy a box from Gold Shell. It's the worst one. It's going to have the longest ROI because it's the most expensive per gigahash and it's the least efficient. Efficiency should also be a key number here because we're going to see major issues coming on when everything else turns on. That network hash rate is going to spike. Block rewards are going to drop, which is something we're going to look at. No one seems to be mentioning the proof of less work, which doesn't kick into 1 exahash. But when the hash rate is between 1 petahash up to 1 exahash, in between there, the Alephium block rewards actually start to drop as well. So we're going to be getting less Alephium on top of a higher hash rate, which is less Alephium. And now Gold Shell is the most expensive miner for the hash rate at the lowest efficiency compared to everything by like 50%. Then obviously we have the AL box coming in from Bitmain. If you have no coupons straight from Bitmain, it's about 41,000. I doubt anyone's going to buy it from there. I do see Miner Bros does have it for about 32,900. That's 3,510 watts for 15.6 terahash. That's coming in at not too bad of a price. Definitely still way better than Gold Shell at $2.11 per gigahash. And the efficiency here is 4.44 gigahash per watt of power used, also being the most efficient miner. But that's why I think Ice River here is probably, for us home miners, that's probably the miner everybody's going to be looking at. Bitmain is way too expensive. Gold Shell just sucks. And, this is the nice middle ground. I do expect, I don't know if they're going to do like a KS1, KS2 variant. I expect we're probably going to see like the KS5L and KS5M variant, I think will probably drop for Alephium sometime. And usually the L series is the best buy out of all of them because it is the fastest ROI and it comes in at the best price per hash rate that you get. But it is less efficient than the M version, and there's so many other variables. But coming into the miner boxes themselves for Alephium, we can definitely see that Gold Shell literally is the worst purchase out of all of these. Do you guys agree, disagree with that? Are you guys ready for that? Amplifier Gaming. So is PB Farmer OC being released this weekend? I don't know if it'll be this weekend. We do have an update in Discord. Let's just see what he did say last here. Coming into ASIC chat. What did he do? He said something this morning. Was it this morning or last night? Coming in right here. So sorry, I was off the grid for a bit. Let's just kind of bring this so you guys can see it. So I was off the grid for a bit, finishing touches on uploading / reset process, as well as timing weirdness with reapplying settings at reboot, and still have to backport a massive rewrite of auth and UI improvements to the 1% version. Hopefully we'll get her done over the weekend. So I don't think it's going to be released this weekend, but he's going to try to get most of it, if all of it, ready and completed this weekend. So maybe, towards the end of the weekend, we might see some test links go out to try it out. Or, sometime during next weekend, we should see the release, depending how much he gets done. So that's pretty much all I know about with the PB Farmer firmware right now, but I guess we'll wait and see. Free informative stream with every like. Yeah, hit that like button, guys. Let's do this. 93 viewers, 30 likes. I know crypto mining right now is really down in the markets. We have a lot less interest than there used to be, but for all you guys that are still here before the main bull run kicks in, before the altcoin season kicks in theory, the yields are up, depending what you're mining with, and then things, you're getting those coins, getting ready for when everything goes kaboom, and it'll be insane. Bitmain AL3. The Bitmain AL3 turned out to be fake. As you know, we've seen that a couple months ago. There's some websites showing it was only a 6 terahash miner. Now we got the AL1, and we've seen that it's, 15 terahash. Is PB Farmer's firmware just being able to overclock it yourself if there's no present overclocks? No, PB Farmer firmware is far superior to everything. There's a lot of options there. One being you can set the fans to a temp level. So say you want to keep your miner running at 65 degrees, it'll auto adjust the fans to maintain it at 65, to keep it at 70. So there's that in there. That's, you know, really nice to have here. With the KS5L I just got, I noticed that Ice River's auto config actually works really good all by itself. But coming into PB Farmer firmware that, you know, has a much nicer, better dash display. You can set your clocks as well as voltages. So if you want to overclock, then you can obviously just set your clocks higher and then make sure you do mount for that extra power or not. If you don't get the hash, you'll need more power and so on. But you can also undervolt to make it more efficient. So you can set it at stock clocks, not touch nothing, but then undervolt it more, and then you may be able to maintain that hash rate, but use less power as well. So there's a lot of configuration options I do prefer and love with PB Farmer firmware, and I'm waiting for that before. I don't really plan on overclocking anyway. I do want to run into the efficiency mode. So, you know, I'm not trying any of the current stuff that's released right now. Or just the cast boxes. I'm not very experienced in overclocking, so I think I might just use T-Swift's firmware. Well, you can just, you know, you can just do it by yourself and just leave it stock. There's going to be lots of videos released. It is a very simple process. Just move the clocks up slow. If your hash rate drops, that means you need a little bit of voltages. Always pay attention to the power at the wall, and then, you know, you just go from there. What do we got here? Is there a vitamin AL3 coming? Million Miner has a vitamin. Do you mean Bitmain? Bitmain AL3? I doubt it. I don't think they would. I think that's still from an initial listing from when rumors were sparking from a couple months ago about the AL3, but that doesn't seem like it's a miner. So I don't think there's going to be one coming. AMD delayed CPU launch. Shame. Yes, that is very true. It is delayed. It sounds like August 15th now they may release, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. Just scrolling up here. Need to do a dual mining Kylacoin LCN video. Sometimes I gotta look into it a little bit more, but we are going to talk about that. But let's talk about the other thing that's happening with Alephium, and another thing we got to kind of keep in the back of our minds here. So as we know, let's just jump into this screen. The Alephium hash rate has been picking up, but I find it interesting that, you know, maybe Bitmain would be able to, we don't know how many miners they have. The current rumors on the street is they have about 300 ready to sell. What we're seeing with Kaspa, with the increased hash rate going up pretty darn fast here, is it seems like all the shortages are over. Motherboards, CPUs, they're all getting made out and shipped out like crazy. Now the same thing is with ASICs. You know, we have seen such a big hash rate, a big influx of more people buying the newer Kaspa miners, and they're still in stock. So they have large abundance here. Chip issues seems to be a thing of the past, and manufacturing is ramping up like crazy. So it makes me wonder, you know, how many does Bitmain actually have for Alephium? Rumors are 300. Some people say 500 to 1,000. I doubt it's that many, but 300 does seem reasonable. But that means this hash rate would be like 10x of what it already is. But there might be a reason why Bitmain or I guess Ice River or anybody, when they're doing their testing here, they kept it at within these levels. Because if you're unfamiliar with Alephium, which we can see right here, once hash rate picks up on Alephium, block rewards start to drop. So this could end up worse than Kaspa, because number one, the daily emissions of Alephium is very, very low compared to Kaspa, which is over 1.3 or 1.2 million. We're only sitting at like $60,000 per day coming to Alephium. Now you're going to start adding all this extra hash rate on, and then you're going to start seeing reduction in the block reward. So as you can see, you know, proof of less work, you guys may have heard about that, may not have heard about that. We talked about it last week here, but it kicks in at 1 exahash. At a full exahash, proof of less work does kick in. That block reward drops from 5 to 0 Alephium, which is pretty crazy. But right here, you can see the hash rate will be 15 Alephium block reward from 0 to 1 petahash. Now, from 1 petahash, this is where we are right now. From 1 petahash to 1 exahash, the hash rate base gradually decreases from 15 Alephium down to 5 Alephium per block. So once we see these ASICs go online, that's the beginning of not only increased hash rate very fast, we're also going to see the beginning of the block rewards beginning to drop off, which means you're really getting hit with the reward drop here, you know, and this could end up possibly worse than Kaspa here. Then again, once it does hit 1 exahash to the 128 exahash range, that reward will drop from 5 Alephium down to 0 Alephium per block, which is pretty crazy. And then on top of that, you know, there's going to be this proof of less work. I still don't fully understand it. I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know, but it sounds like, you know, it's going to cost less power, it's less consumption to mine Alephium at that point. But as a miner, this is us going to be mining the coin. We're still using the same amount of damn power mining the coin. The power company doesn't think, oh, proof of use less work kicked in, so we're going to drop your power price. No, that's not going to happen. That's the stupidest thing ever. Us miners are still going to be paying the same amount. Now the chain and the pools and stuff, they now have to pretty much use Alephium to burn Alephium to mint Alephium, which is kind of weird. I like that. I don't fully understand how it's working. Maybe some of you guys in chat do. You can explain it to us like we're 5 years old here. But that's what it's coming down to, is they're going to start a burning process within the mining ecosystem. But us as miners, it's not going to benefit us. They're thinking, you know, because they're going to be burning all the coins, our value, we're mining more because the value might go up. But we're going to be mining a crap ton, a lot less. They're hoping that the supply drops from the burning and then the coin prices go up, but we're still using the same amount of powers on our power bill, and it's just going to get insane here. So that's kind of what's happening over here as the hash rate increases. But right now, when we first see this, it's going to be that 1 petahash to 1 exahash range. Now coming into here, I should update all the numbers, but back was last week when I did these ones, and I don't know if I have a good one to actually show you profits and stuff, but you can see I did the numbers here based on the hash rate when this was happening for Alephium now, with 200 miners of AL1s online, 500 AL1s like worth of hash rate. That's combined between gold shells, Bitmains, and Ice River ASICs, and then 1,000 worth of hash rate for here for profits between the AL1, AL0, and the AL box 2. And I don't know exactly what right now really is. I guess I can update those ones right quick here. So if we look at Alephium, there's 1.46 petahash online. So if I come into here, so it looks like it's up then, 1.46. Bam. So I'll just copy this over to them all now. Go to here, and then we'll go to here. All right, so right now, this very second, oh, we need prices. We need some updated prices too. So let's just come in and look at the price. It's sitting at $1.95. Right, I got okay, pretty close to the same thing. I got $1.96 in here from last time we looked at it. So right now, if we come into here and we can see this is right now, so let's just, so you guys can see everything here. So right now we're going to do the AL1, the Bitmain miner 1. So now 200, 500, and 1,000. So let's look at those profits. So right now it's sitting at about $654.45 a day. With 200 of them going online, which they're predicting 300 is coming, plus we have all the ice rivers, that's going to cut already in half. Day one, as soon as you turn this on, your profits are already 50% less pretty much, down to $306 per day. If 500 AL1s were the hash rate turn on, that's down to $122.5, $122.50 here. Then if 1,000 turn on, that's already down to $61.25. Now, it's probably going to be even worse, as we mentioned, depending on how many of these go on, we're going to start seeing the block rewards start to drop. Now, it's going to take a while to get to that higher, close to exahash range, so we might not have to worry about this for a while, but still, it's going to start happening. Now, let's kind of take a look at the exact same thing, but with the AL boxes, so it's the same thing coming in here. Now, 200, 500, 1,000. Coming into the other side now, we can see, where is it? That one? Here we go. So, the AL0, Ice Rivers miner, $16.78 right now, with 200 AL1s worth of hash rate coming online, that's down to $7.85. 500 online, that's down to $314, and with 1,000, that is down to $1.57. Obviously, price could go up, and this could double. So, if, you know, Alephium goes up to over $2-3, then we're sitting at our normal now rates type of thing. So, these all are factors we have to calculate here. Now, we're going to look at the AL box 2 coming in here before power costs. Obviously, we do have, if right now the AL box 2 is at $30.20, but using more power. Here we have, this is all before power type of numbers. 200 AL1s online, $14.13. 500 online, $5.65. And 1,000 online, $2.82. So, you know, it doesn't even matter. Looking at all the numbers right now, and this is what a lot of people are kind of pumping, is, you know, this main number right now. This is what Mining Now and all the profitability calculators showing us, but that's with zero online. So you should start right here. The profitability day one is going to be minimum or maximum, probably this number right here. That's with 200 coming online. And like I said, we're probably guessing 300 to 400, maybe first batch. So it's going to be lower in this, but let's say these things are making $306 right now. So what would that be for a possible ROI on the Bitmain one? So if we scroll up here, I'm just going to see, so coming from Miner Bros, 32,949. So that right now is looking like an ROI based on profit calculators of only 50 days, which is not going to happen. We got to go to that 306 at least. So that's 107 days. That's actually not too shabby. We look at the 500 online, that's 270 days. So we're sitting at 270 days already right here with 500 of them turned on. And obviously with 1,000 turned on, we're looking at an ROI of 61.25. 537 days if that happens. Obviously, we still have to worry about prices and stuff. So pretty crazy here on, you know, how fast that ROI is doubling, tripling, and quadrupling depending on the amount of miners coming on. So it's not looking too hot here. This is probably could end up worse than Kaspa profitability drops. I think it is going to be quite a bit worse than Kaspa, the way it's been dropping in profitability. It's going to happen a lot faster too, because the coin doesn't really support, you know, that much daily earnings. It's like 65,000 per day or something like that compared to Kaspa, which is 1.4 million. When Kaspa first hit ASICs, you're sitting at $3 to $4 million being distributed to miners because the block rewards are just so much higher. So it's going to be interesting to see how that all plays out. Okay, do we have any ads here? Did I miss anything? No commercials now, though. What's going on, Scaper? Yes, it is quiet over here as usual. Yeah, the Twitchster is usually quiet. We need some more people hanging out in the Twitchster. RABmining, what does the HiveOS flight sheet look like for dual mining? So the dual mining, I think I'm not really sure. I have to look into it, but it's mostly done at the pool level. Now, yeah, let's talk into the dual mining thing now from CPUs, and we can come back on this if you guys have a question after. But now, Kylacoin recently released, or didn't recently, but they forked a different coin. So let's just jump into Lincoin. Have you guys heard about Lincoin? This actually used to be mined with Bitcoin. So here we have JB. So this is originally made by JB, the Kylacoin dev, and it used to be merge mined with Bitcoin. But now that they moved over from Flex to Kylacoin, over from, you know, the FPGAs and everything onto the new Flex algorithm, they swapped what is it called? Lincoin to the same algorithm. I don't know if it was today, yesterday, but it just happened recently. And now you can merge mine it. Now, what is merge mining? Let's kind of reference what merge mining is. Now, think of Litecoin plus Doge. So right now you think of dual mining with GPUs, and that's pretty much pointing your core part of your GPU to a core-based coin and your memory part to a memory-based coin. It uses more power and you lose hash rate on both sides, but you're getting both coins. Now with merge mining, you're mining both coins exactly the same time, exact same hash on both coins, and you're not using any extra power. That is merge mining, mining two coins for no extra powers or loss of hash rate happening. That's what's happening here. The same thing that goes on with Litecoin and Dogecoin. Now this happens at the pool level. So here we can see, oh, I asked him right here, is merge mining done at the pool level? And he says yes. I wanted to make sure. I was pretty sure that's how it worked out. Because one, if you guys remember, before Doge was possible, all the Litecoin pools out there were pretty much only mining Litecoin only. And then the odd pool started to add in Dogecoin finally. And then eventually when Dogecoin started pumping and it got to the popularity level, what we know of it now is that's where all your profits is pretty much coming from at this point. Every pool is now merge mining Litecoin plus Dogecoin, because if they're not, they're pretty much no one's going to mine to that pool because they're missing all that profitability coming off of Dogecoin. Now, the same thing is happening now with Kylacoin. And we have, yes, the merge mine is done at the pool level, so it's up to the pools to add this to their Kylacoin pools. And Litecoin is merged. Now, here's the thing. The merge mine is done at pool level. He says, yes. So Linkcoin was merged with Bitcoin. Now we switch to Flex, merged with Kylacoin. I promise we don't have any other projects. Oh, so it's no longer merged mine with BC. Nope. Octa.Space only works with the same algorithm, which is kind of like what we just mentioned there. No more ASICs. We love, so, oh, wait, okay, let's kind of go here. So I asked, oh, so it's no longer merged with BTC. And he said, no more ASICs. We love CPU. So that's why this is also a CPU mining only algorithm. That's pretty much what that's what it works down to. So I also kind of put a profit calculator together based on that. And you can kind of see that right here. So looking at Kylacoin is kind of how I do my Doge and Litecoin thing. So we have Kylacoin here, Litecoin here. And if we come into here, we can see, that's the block rewards, the price of each coin right now, and so on. So mining Kylacoin alone is 36 cents on a 3900X, not very much. And then the line coin here is actually making you 62 cents. But you add them together, you're getting almost $1 a day right now per 3900X. On top of that, this is very low power. If we scroll up here to my Kylacoin hash rate, the 3900X is only using 88 watts of power while mining this Flex algorithm. So not only is it a super efficient algorithm for CPUs, it's also now a merge mining algorithm where, depending on the pool you use, and I'm sure more are going to start implementing this, that you can now mine both of these coins at low power and get paid with both coins. So that's quite an interesting thing here. Now, as for setups and flight sheets and things like that some of you guys are asking about, I don't know yet because I haven't tried setting it up or anything. So this is kind of where we are now, a new merge mineable coin on the Kylacoin network here, which is Linecoin. And I was not aware that this was actually made by the Kylacoin dev way back when for Bitcoin. So very interesting stuff here coming around. Are you guys aware about this? Know about this? Have you seen XFX magnetic air GPUs? No, I have not seen that. Sounds cool though. I mined Gram when it first came out. It was $60 in 2 days. Should I order an Ice River Alephium or will it be too late? None of them are shipping yet. None of them are ready. Nothing is shipped yet. I'm sure. I don't know if they have batch orders at certain times, but I'm thinking all the orders are just happening now. So, it's definitely going to be a gamble. The rewards are going to drop very, very fast. But if it's something you want to get into, I know there's a lot of early Kaspa FOMO kind of getting in there. As you know, most people who did get their Kaspa miners really early, they got large sums of Kaspa, like 500,000 plus Kaspa sitting in their wallets right now from being very early. I don't think it's going to be that good for Alephium with those because, a lot more people are going to be picking them up. It seems so much more silicon is available. And then now we have the reduction on the blocks, depending on the hash rate. It's going to be a lot different than Kaspa, but we can always hope that price starts to spike as well moving into next year. But I think it is a bigger gamble than it was with Kaspa for this Alephium thing. But we'll have to wait and see. I don't know. That's totally up to you. Not financial advice. What do we got here? What to mine with a 580? I have 12 GPUs. Polaris GPUs, I think they're probably pretty much dead. You know what? Let's have a look at GPU mining. Let's just refresh this. What are the things looking like? Not looking too hot. Not like we just finished showing you guys how a 3900X dual mining right now is making a little over 99 cents on a 3900X at only 85 or 88 watts. Look at a CMP 170. If you had free power, you're only making 72 cents. A 4070 Ti is only making 52 cents. But the other cool thing here is there's no dominant coin on GPUs right now. It's mixture. Depending on the GPU you have, you're mining something different if you're looking for the highest profit here. And really, there is no profit at all here. And this is only 12-cent power. Like anyone at 15-cent power or something, you probably haven't mined for 3 years because this is literally probability is next to dead here. But you want to look at a 580. Let's take a look at the 580 here. Negative 12 cents is your best coin on Ergo. 9 cents if you had free power. Even if I had free power, I wouldn't buy these cards and I wouldn't mine with them. I know we always say, well, free power, you're profitable in anything, which is technically true. You're making 9 cents. But, there's other hardware, other ways to make so much more money than those. So, wow, it's so rough, so rough. I mean, whether you want to believe it or not, this exact time in the cycle, 4 years ago, everything was profitable. All the GPUs that we had were making decent amount of money after power. We're sitting at $1 a day and stuff on like the 580 rigs. We were sitting over $1 and stuff right now at this time. And this is kind of how we can see which way direction and stuff is moving. Is we should be profitable right now in crypto on GPUs, but we're still seeing next to nothing here in profitability. So it's definitely showing that this cycle coming up is not for GPUs at all. They are done for this cycle. We're going to see a reset. You're going to have to wait for the next cycle because, you know, I think people will finally give up when they realize, wow, I just wasted so much time and money on building out these rigs. And now I'm going to have to get new ones anyway. And that'll discourage people as well because we'll have 5,000, 6,000 series. And, you know, you just finished buying all these cheap 3,000 series that literally didn't make you anything. So people won't even want to update to the new stuff. And that's when we will see nice GPU mining profits come back because people will quit. They don't want to get the latest hardware. And now, you know, me and a bunch of you guys out there, we're going to be buying up, you know, the 5090s, 6090s, whatever's coming out around the next bull time here. And we might see good profitability again. On top of coins like Flux and a lot of these other ones will actually, Zealous and stuff, will have like good maturity in the next 4 or 5 years. So things may be happening then, but I feel this year is going to be very rough times for all the GPUs out there. Yes, RX 580, the best GPUs there is. Oh man. I got first batch of KS0 Pros, hence I paid $500. How did that work out? First batch was KS0 Pros. I was thinking KS0s. Like, weren't they like $1,500 or $1,600? If you want to make actual money in crypto, buy 2 stable coins and go to Curve and invest in LQ Pool. I guarantee you'll make more money than GPU mining. What do we got here? I have a nice bag of Kaspa. I bought a little squad of ultras for ultra long-term Kaspa gamble. That bag is gone this bull market though. Oh yeah, I think a lot of people, it's going to be interesting to see this bull market. Like I know the altcoin seasons, they don't last long. And the reason why is now it's probably going to be even shorter than what we usually see because everyone's just getting their bags ready and everyone's just ready to sell. And as soon as we start to see some of these coins spike, there's a good chance that any coin will not see it. Not seeing minus Bitcoin and stuff, but like all these altcoins, Ergo and stuff, that it may not see all-time high again. We know Ergo didn't see its all-time high last bull run like it did the previous bull run, but you know, I think people are going to really be getting ready to dump their bags faster than usual to get that money ASAP, and we may not see the full potential of some of these coins. So it's definitely going to be an interesting altcoin season. You're going to have to be fast on the trigger, I think, but we'll see what happens. Just hashcat Rabid seed phrase with your GPUs. Yeah, I guess you guys, just do that and take all my stuff and I'll be living on the street, coming live from the corner of Edmonton, Alberta, from the shelter where you guys hijacked my money. Now I don't have nothing. I can still got my computer though. SC Prime, what is it? It's pumping. Bitmain's probably doing a pump because their DR7 failed. It's probably the quickest way to sum that up. Let's find out here. Let's look at SC Prime. It sounds like a transformer. It's pumping. It's pumping. It's pumping all up. Okay, so it's at 51 cents from here. And what was it? 7 days ago. Yeah. So yeah, this is definitely like a Bitmain pump. They want to sell more miners. Actually, I think they didn't. I don't think they made it anymore. So I don't know what's going on there. But let's just go into mining now. Mining now, if we have a quick peek here, let's see what DR7, where are you at? What are you at right now? Oh, it's still trash. Oh, no, it's up to 84 cents. So Bitmain is definitely doing numbers with this pump. So this is a DR7. It was originally made for Decred. Decred decided to say F you ASICs, and they went to like POS and left like 1% left to proof of work. So Bitmain put a background deal into SC Prime so that they would support it and not fork or do anything. And they agreed and took like who knows how much of a payout, but it happened. And then these miners, before they released, were set to make They were the #1 ASIC. They're only $2,200, set to make around $85 to $90 a day. Then day one they released. Day one they went from $85 a day down to negatives. They were in the negatives day one. And for the past week, or ever since they released, it's been 2 weeks now, they've been sitting at negative 10 cents to 15 cents. And now we have a Bitmain pump. They're up to $8 again. So, or a whole bunch turned off. Let's see if we can look at the hash rate here on why the profitability is up. So let's go to SC Prime, see if anything pops up. Oh, no, hash rate's still high there, so no hash rate came off, but we can see, so this is when they all turned on, obviously. This went kaboom, and then profitability dropped. But yeah, now there's a pump happening. 29,000 volume, not too shabby here. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on there. It's probably Bitmain doing something to make people feel good about their purchases before they rug the crap out of it, and then everybody's broke. I don't know. I don't really know what's going on with that or the coin, but we'll see. So per you, we should buy, I can't, the stupid heart thing is in the way. I can't see what you're, saying there, Breath. There we go. So as per you, we should buy or not a Alephium miner. Not financial advice. Anything discussed in today's live show is not financial advice. You must make your own decisions. Now, with that being said, we have a disclaimer alert warning. It's totally up to you. We don't know. The FOMO drive is strong. Some people want to get on it. It's going to be the only way to mine Alephium. So if you're an Alephium miner, you're obviously going to have to buy these miners if you want to continue to mine it. But the profitability of what everything is showing us in calculators right now is 100% lies and false, because none of these are really online right now. And once they do, expect at least a 50% drop. Now, if you can live with a 50 to 60% drop day one of when you turn it on, then, it's okay for you to go ahead and buy this right now. And then hopefully the future of Alephium will be all pumping for, next year and so on. So that's pretty much all we can say. But don't go by any profit calculators based on what they're saying right now, because that's 100% wrong. As soon as you turn it on, you are not going to be getting that at all. At least 50% less. You gave it. That was my advice to myself. You guys don't have to do what I do. It's the same thing. I hold all my coins. Oh, Yusuf Putz always likes bugging me about that gram thing, because he didn't sell us when it pumped. I'm holding all my coins till next year. If they pump, they pump. If they don't, they don't. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully Alephium price pumps. Hopefully. That's all we can wish for. We just hope things will pump. Could Alephium see $10, $20, $30? Hey, you know what? It's possible. Things are insane. Same thing for Octa.Space here. That's one thing I'm hoping on too. Octa.Space here. We come into Octa. We look at the rewards, like they've dropped a lot. But that's the only coin I'm mining on my ETH hash, because I feel Octa.Space and ETC are probably the two best case coins on the Ethereum, or on the ETH hash algorithm here for all these miners. Right now, it's not looking very good. It's only 5.7 coins. I was used to be mining 45 to 50 Octa.Space per day, 6-7 months ago. But now that people got into it and buying more miners and the popularity went up, where it was only like 40-30 cents back then. Now it's it's hit over $2 at times. The hash rate's way up there. So we're only getting 5.7 coins now. That's only $11 a day. But if you think, what if Octa.Space does do something crazy like $20? What if it goes $20 a coin? In theory, 5.7 times 20, I'm making $114 a day right now based on that, on top of the ZIL rewards. ZIL last time peaked at like 23 cents. Could we see 23 cent, maybe 20 cent ZIL next year sometime? That's going to be insane. ZIL alone is going to cover the power of all, or cover the costs of ROI and all these miners. And then Octa.Space is just going to be bread and butter to buy your Lambos. But we don't know. We don't know. We don't know what coins. Maybe Octa.Space already peaked, and then we'll never see it go past $2 ever again. That could be a thing as well. We just don't have any idea. But yes, Octa to $25. That'd be insane. But, those are the levels. Everyone's talking about bull run. And, Kaspa went to 19, 20 cents, already. Who cares what the prices are this year? Who cares what the prices were last year? Who cares what any of these coins are doing right now? Next year is what matters. Everything we're seeing right now is nothing compared to what we're going to see. When an altcoin season and the full bull run hits, these prices are minuscule. You wish you had a whole bunch of coins. I'm not financial advice. Don't go out buying tokens. We mine coins around here. We don't buy coins. Go watch some stupid trading scam channel if you want to get into buying stuff. But here we mine crypto, and it's all about the crypto mining. So whatever you're mining, get them bags ready, because next year things are going to pop off, and these prices are nothing compared to what we could see. Anyway, but then again, it's not going to last long. Everything will die, and then you got to wait 4 more years. So be very ready. Isn't the bull run over? No, the bull run hasn't even started. Screw the bull run. There's no bull run yet. Hasn't even started. Yeah, Bitcoin hit an all-time high. I don't really care. I feel that's a manipulated, and I was going to say NFT, but whatever that ETF thing, it's just fake. The bull run starts December of this year. That's for Bitcoin, Ethereum. We'll see them start to move. We'll probably break 100K by the end of this year. Possibly. No, maybe not 100K. I don't think it'll be 100K. Should break 75, 80K by the end of the year fairly easy. And then next year, we'll see the all-time highs hit towards the end of the year. And then altcoins will be popping every single month. Every single month next year, we're going to see an altcoin pop to an all-time high. Just boom, 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 boom. And that's when we got to be ready. It's going to be like popcorn. It's going to be insane, crazy. Everyone's going to be running around with their heads cut off. Oh, I missed that one. Hopefully I get that one. Oh, I missed it again. It's going to be fast. It's going to be fast and insane. I'll send you my gram then. Witness 101. Literally none of what you're saying is going to happen. That's okay. And you know what? This is how I just feel the cryptos. You can do whatever. That's why we're not talking about financial advice or anything. This is what I'm doing with my crypto. It may pay off. It may not pay off. Everyone says, oh, where's this magic money come from? Where's this happening? Well, guess what? It's happened every single time the last 3 cycles. 4 years ago, it happened. 4 years ago before that, it happened. 4 years ago before that, it happened. And next year is set for the next 4-year spike. So I just play the cycles, and so far it looks like it always works. Let's see if it works out this time, whether it does or doesn't. So we'll just find out next year how things are going. If you want to dump your bags now, that's fine. I'm waiting, and magic money comes out of nowhere, and magic money usually hits crypto, and we're all going to get rich driving Lamborghinis off some magic money. So let's do it. RBM works at the FDR. Literally done. Okay, we went through that. There will never be an altcoin season or bull run. I dare someone to explain why and debate me. See, you're all going off economics and the world news and, possible recession and this and interest. Number one rule to crypto, ignore the world. Who cares what that country says? Who cares what that president says? Who cares what that politician says? We do the cycles, and it always plays out the same way. Ignore the world is step number one. Ignore financial. Ignore anything from any expert, because they're pretty much just, from day one, they went to a school to be taught everybody. They want to keep you down. They want to kick you down. They don't want you to get rich. They want to keep you working. They want to keep you their slave. And that's where all this comes in. We do our own thing, play the 4-year cycle, do it right. Don't listen to anybody. Go with your gut instinct, and we will come out on top. That's my 2 cents. I follow the cycles, and I ignore anything anybody else says. That's the way I roll. That's my whole debate. There's nothing else to say about it. Anything to do with stats and financial services and stuff is all just paid propaganda. It's all about the crypto. All right, so that's my 2 cents on the situation. We ignore anything that has to do with governments. Anyway, moving on. What do we guys got going on here? What do we got? Are you going to buy Alephium miners, or are you going to skip these? I might buy one, because I do have to test one, obviously, for having the YouTube channel. I might get one to play around with it. I don't think I would go all out, but, it's really iffy. It's such a huge gamble, especially I feel this coin. We kind of went through that. I just don't know. It's a really, really tough decision, this one. It's really tough. Whoa, what's going on? I have like weird things doing blinky number thingamajiggers and crazy stuff happening. What do we got here? Someone messaging on Twitch. What? Someone's on Twitch. Oh, is that what that was? Oh, Real Amplifier. What's going on? 3 out of 10 subscribed with Prime. Nice. What do we got here? It's Real Amplifier. XFX magnetic air GPUs have hot swappable. Like you can switch the fans on the fly while it's going. That's actually insane. When you cut your finger off, like, is there a button to like stop it for a second? That was crazy. That's insane. That's pretty neat though. That's awesome. Let's get another merge mine coin on Flex. I don't know. I wonder if they're going to be working on another project. That'd be interesting to see like 2, 3, 4, 5 merge mineable coins on a single chain. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. Especially that's also only on the CPUs. That's also pretty sweet as well. There are videos on it. Check it out whenever you can. Yeah, I should. That does sound very interesting. Hot swappable fans. Oh, fans dead. That's okay. I don't have to shut down. Boom. Plop it off. Throw a new one on. Good to go. It's pretty sweet. Well, unless you're in an Octa mine or something that are too close together, then you might have to shut it off there. What do we got here? Go big or go home. S21 ASIC. See, S21, I'm up in the air. You know, I want to get an S21 XP. I also want to find some super cheap power somewhere and just throw that bad boy on solo mining and play the massive lottery with a crap ton of hash rate. I think that would be fun and probably a big waste of time and money also. But like I said, man, if you do not take the chance, you miss 100% of the chances you don't take. So I want to try it. That's what I want to do. S21 XP, slap it on the solo and let it go. You guys agree with me or what? Oh man, need to do that. What do we got here? Get a S21 XP. Metered mining has great electric rates for both GPUs and ASICs. Yeah, I know. I've been talking to metered mining since before he even started building this farm, and we were working about things. I've been trying to get a hold of him again for the past 4 or 5 days, but he hasn't answered me back. So he's probably super busy, obviously. But yeah, I'll keep connecting with him and see what we can do, because we were talking about stuff before he even had his farm being built. So yeah. Time to build an 8 kilowatt solar array and batteries, make the 30K solo miner. Yeah, but I don't have the room for all that. Plus my power price, like when it comes to solar, literally, like, what's the I think it'd take 25, 30 years plus, which is more than the warranty on the longer than the warranty on the solar panels to even ROI a solar system for me. I'm only at 11-cent power. Solar doesn't make as much sense for me as it does for other people. If you're sitting at 20-cent plus power, yeah, solar is definitely going to help you out. But if you're sitting at like anywhere from 9 to 11, 12-cent power, solar doesn't really help you out that much. I'm in Cali. Yeah, well, if you're in California, solar would definitely be a good investment down there. 100%. For sure. What do you think about ETC going to be in 2025? I don't know. Let's just take a look at some prices. Let's look at ETC. What did it hit last time? ETC. Let's go back to the all. So last run was right here. Let's see where. So here we are. ETC was sitting under $1. Look at this. 2016 ETC was at $1, under $1. You know, very there. Then it shot up to $43. So imagine going to ETC in 20. So the first, 2013 was the big bull run for Bitcoin. It was around, a lot of coins weren't around that far, but the last bull run was 2017. ETC went from around anywhere from 89 cents to $1.20 upwards to $43 in 2017. So that's one of the first major bull runs, considered for a majority of a lot of the coins back then. So 4 years later, we can see that obviously it went from, now it dropped down. So we went from $43. Here, everyone was probably calling it dead because it went back down to $3.52, $3.81, you know, $5 here. And then all of a sudden, 2021, which was the last bull run, $133. Wow, could we see $200? Could we see $300 for ETC this time? You know, I'm happy with just $100, honestly. Let me just check something here. Yeah, $100 would be decent on its own from here. But, you know, could we push past 133? That's coming up to next year. So here we go. Bull run. Bam. Big spike, like a 40x price spike in 2017 from previous. Here we went from, I don't know, I guess $5 to here. Obviously, it's not as much. So what is that? That's like a 20, 25, 30x right here from the bull run. So if we could do a 10x from here, that's 220, isn't it? If we could only 10x from this point on, that's like $220, I believe. Yeah. $22 to 10x. So yeah, we could maybe see $220 on ETC in the next bull run. That'd be pretty insane. That'd be some nice stuff. I'm sure a lot of you guys would be smiling if ETC hits that. Here's the other one. Let's kind of look at the Octa.Space here, which it's never seen a bull run yet. Neither has Kaspa. A lot of coins haven't seen one. And then I might have a feeling, though, after this bull run, a lot of these coins may not emerge again. We might get new coins for the next cycle because all these are pretty new coins. Like, when did Octa.Space come out? 2023. You can see that. So 2 years after, or maybe that's just when CoinMarketCap listed it, but you can see 23 cents here. Look at that. 15 cents. See, this is when we were like mining, like, I don't even know, 50 coins a day or something here. Look at the price was only 50 cents, 78 cents. That was a nice spike for some, 26 cents. But now we're sitting at $2.10. Nice solid climbs. I'm really pumped. I really hope this does see like $20+ sometimes next year. Why? Because magic money comes out of nowhere at peak cycle times, and that happens next year, and that's what we're all excited and waiting for these things to happen. It's going to be some insane times next year. I really feel it's going to be insane. I say insane a lot, don't I? You own over 265,000 turbo coins. Turbo. You know, I didn't get any turbo. I was thinking about it at one point because the little one loves Turbo the snail, you know, the cartoon show. And, you know, it's almost like, oh, that's a sign. I should get some of that. But I never did because I don't like Ethereum or ERC20 or DEX or Uniswap. It costs way too much. But then again, it could make you a millionaire. So damn it. I agree with you. You should get an S21 in solo. Yeah, Scaver. Yeah. You know, I'm thinking about it. People thought ETC was ETH. Yes and no. People have been kind of getting them mixed up a little bit for a little while, but I think by last year that was all sorted out for sure. Or not last year. I mean last bull run. I have 150k cubics. Nice. Hopefully that goes to $1, huh? That'd be insane. No, that's not going that high, but that'd be insane. What do we got here? How's your X5 doing? I have it off right now because I ran out of power again. My X5 is turned off. What's sell price at? Let's just run into our plant right quick here and see. Because maybe I got to turn it on quickly again. Yeah, so it's down to 25 cents. Oh, what is this? 6 zip coin. Oh, 6 zip coin is added into here. That's another new coin that just emerged. See right here. 6. When did... Oh, they started... Our plant started adding this. So you don't even need to follow Bitcoin Talk anymore. You can just, you know, come into our plant here and just spam the refresh button when a new coin adds. Oh, it's gone. Oh, no. It's gone now. But anyway, yeah, 6zip. This is a new coin. I'm not sure how long ago it released. Let's actually look at... Oh, block height. They're already at 12,000 blocks. What's the block time? So it's been out for a little while now. They're already at 12,000 blocks, depending on the block time, though. I don't know what the block time is to calculate this, but I'm guessing it's been a couple weeks, unless it's like 1 second block times. I doubt it. Yeah, new coin, 6zip, WinRare, WinZip, something zip, some zip coin. It probably wants to zip your hard drives, is what it wants to do. Can't you remove one hashboard or whatever it is and use less power? Yeah, well, you know, you're right, No Name. In theory, you could definitely do that. Run one hash blade, but then you're using... I guess you can turn the fans way down as well. Maybe put the hashboard in the middle so it kind of gains that, because you got the least efficient part of any miner, whether it's a GPU, CPU, even especially ASICs, is the fans. So cutting so much there, you're losing a lot of energy from still having to run those fast fans there. But, you know, you never know. That's why it's nice to keep everything cool. If you can get... Wintertime is awesome. Everything runs so much on less power. You can turn down your fans and everything. Sometimes, depending how cold it gets, you can turn your fans off. And you just get pure efficiency in the wintertime. It's awesome. What do we got here? Went through most of the stuff. All right. Do we have any last minute questions, guys? I think we're running out of stuff to talk about. I do want to know, though, why. How come we have 122 viewers and only 49 likes? 49 likes.
Come on, guys, hit that like button. Hit that like button, guys. Let's do this. Like button.
Come on, hit that like button. Huh? You gonna do this? Like button? 122, 49 likes? Need some more. Are you buying some new CPU rigs? I got 3 motherboards. I got 5. Remember, I bought a box of coolers there not too long ago. I still got a box of coolers. I got hard drives and everything ready to roll to build brand new 9000 series. Now, I was up in the air. I'm only going to buy one, I think, because I want to know how it does first. They're going to be more expensive than 7000 series. I think the 7000 series may end up being the better buy once they release, but I won't know until I test it. But I do have everything ready to build 3 new rigs, all, complete rigs here. But I want to wait and buy one 9000 series first, and then I want to decide what CPU to get to put into the other board. So I'm waiting on that, and then we'll see what I do with that. So we'll see. You like 6 times? Thinking of getting into CPU mining, how well do you think they'll perform in this bull market? It's hard to say. It depends how many people buy CPUs. I think when it comes to consumer grade hardware minus ASICs, CPUs are probably going to be the most profitable hardware in this bull run. That's what I think. Next up, when it comes to all hardware, it's going to be ASICs, followed by CPUs, followed by possibly hard drives and DPIN. And sadly, I think GPUs will be the worst, least profitable hardware to use in this bull run. But we'll see. We'll have to wait and see. I don't know for sure. Just the way it's been looking for the past 2-3 years, that's pretty much how it's been panning out. Unless, obviously, if you guys got on Kaspa very early with the GPUs, your GPUs did make quite a bit of money and continue if you're still hodling and stuff. But, CPUs were on Kaspa even before the GPUs were. So it's really a mixed thing here. Do you hodl those coins? Do you sell those coins? You never know what spec coin is going to emerge. The rule of thumb is pretty much try to mine something before it's listed on exchange, see what happens, and then go from there. Is this coin going to do something? Is it not going to do something? Should I dump it now or wait? Or, you never know which coin is going to be the next coin that's going to do its thing. It's crazy. Do you think anyone will follow Bitmain's lead in X5? I don't know. That's a tough question. I wish Bitmain would somehow figure out a way to make it mine Zeph. That's what I hope for. Now, everyone that mines Zeph was probably like, no, we do not want that to happen. But we'll just have to wait and see. How do you find it before it is on an exchange? There's a whole bunch of ways, joining different Discords. Obviously, my Discord server is full of people talking about coins all the time. You can look for them yourself. One resource. I did make that video on how to set up your spreadsheet where I have my profitability spreadsheet, which we looked at earlier. Stuff like this. And then also, I did how to find these coins. So Bitcoin Talk Forum is definitely one of the main sources to go to. But I did release a video on how to stay profitable. And I showed you how to make these spreadsheets, where to look for coins, and stuff like that. So, yeah. But yeah, mostly it's, you check out Bitcoin Talk Forum, where can we check it out right here? Let's see. Bitcoin Talk. Just go into here. And we just go into the altcoin announcement section. And now we just check out some coins. Anything new popping up here? Let's see. There's the miners coin. It's a proof of work MPOS coin. Depending on how they have that worked out, you have to do some more information. How much is pre-mined? How much is going into the nodes when it goes live or not? Now one thing to notice is if you can get on one early, and if majority of the payouts are going to nodes, it's also a good chance it could be a rug pull, especially if there's a pre-mine, because the dev probably has a lot of coins. He's going to get his node set up fast and get a lot more coins. But the other thing is, if you can mine enough coins to get into a node and get on there before it's listed on an exchange, then the coin tends to pump because majority of the rewards are coming from nodes. So people cause a buying frenzy trying to get that node to get the majority of the rewards, and then that's usually when you try to sell your coins and things like that. So there's a whole bunch of different things when looking at the proper coin to mine and what could make the most. A lot of things has to do with the nodes because they do cause node pump type of frenzies. But And then again, you never know what will actually look at Kaspa. It doesn't have any nodes, right? So, and look what it's doing now. But, here's introducing 6-zip transforming blockchain with dynamic rewards and advanced hash. Oh, this has to be a winner, right? It's advanced hash. Advanced hashing algorithm, hash X7, sophisticated hashing mechanism, state-of-the-art hashing algorithm designed to enhance the security and efficiency of our blockchain network. It employs a series of complex cryptographic functions to provide a robust and unique hash for each block. The integration of this advanced hashing algorithm ensures a high level of security and resistance to attacks. Yeah, that's probably garbage. Anyway, so how to mine, any pool, about us, key features. So yeah, this is one coin that people have been kind of talking about. No idea. Haven't looked into it other than what I just showed you. Didn't try to mine it or nothing. Never looked for a wallet. No idea. Who's that network's in here? Anything new though? We're looking for new. Taboo has some update going on there. Dai-based blockchain. Hoot chain. DeFi made easy. I don't care about that. Cy Pepe. Random X. Is that Random X? I thought that was on something else. Then, you can just keep hitting the refresh button and see if a new coin popped up first here. But yeah, that's pretty much, you just go through that. Go through that every couple days or something and see if anything pops up. 7-zip is better. Rabid just gave us your spreadsheets. Just give us your spreadsheets. How do you know? Okay, we went through that. Like see you next 6. You should get an S20. Okay, so we pretty much went through everything, guys. So I guess we're going to wrap this one up. You guys enjoy your weekend. You guys have fun. It is Saturday. You guys should go out there and take your kids to the park and do all sorts of cool stuff. Or obviously we just try and mine cryptos and look for new coins. That's the other thing to do. Anyway, guys, I do appreciate everyone for you showing up for this live stream. We will see you on the next one. Tomorrow will be our AMA. Peace out.
Rabid out.